Scene script. Have you ever wondered how changes in our climate are reshaping the planet we call home? To understand this, we first need to distinguish between climate and weather. Weather is what we experience day to day, while climate is a long-term pattern of weather conditions. Now let's talk about climate change. It refers to significant alterations in global temperatures and weather patterns over time. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, are accelerating this change. These activities release large amounts of greenhouse gases into the Earth's atmosphere, creating a kind of heat blanket around the planet. This traps more heat, leading to a rise in global temperatures, a phenomenon often referred to as global warming. This warming is a major aspect of climate change, and it's happening at a scale and pace that far exceeds natural variations. The evidence is clear: our actions are driving climate change at an unprecedented rate. The effects of climate change are far-reaching and impact every corner of our planet. Climate change is not a distant threat, but a present reality. It's a silent disruptor that's reshaping the very essence of our ecosystems. From the highest peaks to the deepest oceans, no corner of our world is immune. Let's take a journey to the polar regions, where the impact is most pronounced. Rapid melting of ice caps is not just a tragic loss of majestic beauty, but it's also causing a ripple effect on the entire ecosystem. Polar bears, seals, penguins, all these species are struggling to adapt to their shrinking habitats. Now imagine the vast expanses of our oceans. Rising sea levels are not just about disappearing coastlines, they're also about the countless marine species that are being uprooted from their homes. Coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, are bleaching and dying, leading to a catastrophic loss of marine biodiversity. And let's not forget the increasing frequency of extreme weather events. Unpredictable storms, heat waves, and floods are not only causing human distress but are also disrupting the delicate balance of plant and animal life. It's a domino effect. Every shift in the ecosystem triggers another, leading to a chain reaction of biodiversity loss. Each species lost, each habitat destroyed, takes us one step closer to a world that's less vibrant, less diverse, and less resilient. The health of our ecosystems hangs in the balance. The future of our planet under the shadow of climate change might seem uncertain, but scientists are working hard to predict what lies ahead. Our world is a complex system, and predicting the future of climate change is no easy task. Scientists use intricate computer models to simulate the Earth's climate, taking into account a myriad of factors such as greenhouse gases, the sun's energy, and the world's oceans. Using these models, they make educated predictions about how our planet may change over the coming years. These predictions are not just about warmer summers or more intense storms, they encompass shifts in agricultural patterns, changes in wildlife habitats, and the potential displacement of human populations. The projections paint a picture of a world that is starkly different from what we know today. Yet, these predictions are not a surefire certainty. They represent a range of possible outcomes based on our current understanding of climate science. They're tools to help us prepare and adapt, not crystal balls telling us our unchangeable fate. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. The decisions we make today, the actions we take, will influence these models and predictions. We have the power to alter the course of our future, to mitigate the impacts and adapt to the changes. The future can seem daunting, but it's not set in stone. While the situation may seem bleak, there's still hope. Each of us has the power to make a difference. Climate change isn't an insurmountable problem reserved for world leaders and scientists. It's a challenge that calls for the participation of every individual, every day. Our choices matter. We can choose to reduce our carbon emissions by opting for public transport, cycling, or walking instead of driving. We can choose to support renewable energy by installing solar panels or switching to green energy suppliers. We can choose to live sustainably by reducing, reusing, and recycling, and by consuming less and wasting less. Remember, every little action counts. Each tree planted, each light switched off when not in use, each reusable bag used instead of plastic, they all add up. It's time we all realize that the fight against climate change starts at home, with our daily choices. Take a step today for a better tomorrow. The power to combat climate change lies in your hands.